Back with Chris Goslow, and we're talking about his original music now. He's put out some CDs. Tell me about your original music.
Okay. Well, all my life I've dreamed of writing original music and creating it, and even when I didn't know what that meant, I was always interested in it and admired people who did it. And also just admired writers and people who made stuff, even if it was a film director who wrote a script or playwrights who write. I always admired writers or artists who create paintings, and sort of the desire to be creating my own original material. In other words, I was always gravitating towards people like that. And I also remember as a kid wanting to, in the case of Waterfall, I remember having this fantasy, oh, what if I could make beautiful piano music of my own? Wouldn't that be awesome? And so I started to write all those pieces in that album several years ago, and then I released it as an album, and sort of got to live that dream of finishing music. And as I was saying before, I got a lot of chance to perform it, and in a lot of different venues. I mean, in addition to retirement homes, other events I did, parties, or different ways that I would perform. But I would be performing this music a lot, and that was fun too. And then, but I'm also a songwriter and write songs, and honestly, about a little over 10 years ago, I got really interested in hip hop, and that was a big surprise for me. Totally changed my sense of myself because there I was studying classical music all the time.
You went from pop to classical to hip hop, right?
Yeah. So I got really interested in that, and in writing rhymes, and in doing rap. And over the years, I've developed that dream, and sort of let it evolve, and then sort of join and synthesize with all this other parts of me, and it's still evolving, but it is a part of my artistry as well. And actually, writing rap lyrics ultimately led me back to writing songs, or ballads, or kind of like straight lyrics.
Message-oriented songs?
Sure, yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is the giving myself permission to write rap lyrics was really the first time I gave myself permission to write lyrics, like really just write a lot of lyrics and become a lyricist. And that ultimately led me back to writing straight songs. It was my background in piano, and as a child I was into rock and pop and these melodies and songs and movie music and Broadway music and such. So it's just an interesting trajectory that I've taken. And now, as an adult, I see my job is to kind of, as I say, kind of go with the flow, but express who I am, and not censor it. The new album I'm going to be releasing soon is 8 love songs, 4 of which are straight sung songs, and 4 of which have me rapping in them. And that's a cool synergy of this process I've been going through, more than perhaps anything I've done before, just kind of allowing these different facets of me to express themselves. And I think that's really the goal and the dream, is to be fully expressed artist who just, I guess, is willing to sort of dare to just show it all.
Sure. What is it about rap that attracted you to it? And I guess I'm more interested in the lyrical aspect of that, because the beats, we kind of know how those are put together. I mean, without technology, would there be rap, electronic music? And also, what is your message in your rap music? Is it vary from song to song?
Well, I think, yeah, certainly it can vary, except that my ultimate aim with anything I do, whether I'm playing piano or writing rap lyrics or writing a song that someone is singing or composing for some purpose, like for an ensemble or someone else, which I've written actually for. I wrote a piece that ended up being staged for a high school teen opera program several years ago, and it's a piece called Wrapper Up, and it's sort of operatic, but it has rap.
Opera.
Yeah, yeah, and there's a particular message about sort of humans trying to save the planet, and that was sort of this kind of big theme that I chose for it, and.
Some of your Bay Area influence, right?
Maybe, yeah, probably, but also my idealism. I think I've always been an idealist who somehow dreams of saving the world, or thinks that maybe I'm, as strange as this might sound, kind of have a responsibility to do what I can to help the world. And I think that
it's actually not strange. I wish more people had that same view.
well, thank you. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, it's not strange, and it's a great thing to have. And I think my desire is that my music, I think that helping, generally uplifting and inspiring people, be a positive thing. Although obviously with rap, there is in the culture of rap, it's not always that. You know, I mean, I think rap is, what it gave me was a place to express things that I didn't have a way to express otherwise, for me personally.
It lets you jam a lot of lyrics and syllables into music that doesn't fit other formats.
Yeah, and I think that
in other words, you can almost say anything you want in a rap song, right?
Right. Whereas a ballad is more like a haiku. I mean, you know, or a song, you got so many words, and you got to fit it in. A rap, you know, you can just go. You're right, you can say so much more. And I was really attracted to the cleverness of the rhymes and the ability to sort of turn lemons into lemonade, in a sense, what I thought of as the ability, an outlet to express, honestly, some like frustration or certain kind of unresolved kind of thoughts in a clever way, kind of taking something and making it into something better.
Sure.
And that's what I liked about it, as well as the musical possibilities, because by that time I was really interested in this new world of possibilities that I just honestly had sort of ignored. I wasn't really into hip-hop as a kid, at all, in fact. So, and then in my years of studying classical music, I really wasn't doing anything in pop culture. I was just playing, you know, classical music.
So now you're an eclectic artist that mixes it all together, right?
Yeah, I definitely consider myself eclectic.
Great. Well, thank you, Chris. We'll talk more about your music.
Thank you.